welcome back to another episode of Creepypastas. And today we're going to be reading The Amazing World of Gumball with Blood. Something terrifying. Alright. Now, like baby, I now like baby shows after what happened when I was watching The Amazing World of Gumball episode. That was so scary. It was summer 2018 and I was on the computer looking up stuff and I got a notification from my dad. Email. Download this episode, Tyler. Yes, Tyler is my name. I downloaded the episode and clicked play. There was no intro, but there was a title screen. It said, Good Word. The episode started out with a black background and Gumball with bloodshot eyes. Fucking hell, it's going to be one of these. Just starting at the screen. Gumball looks scary as a fish. Gumball. Fuck you, Darwin, you're just a fish. Gumball then goes to the bathroom where Darwin was in there. Gumball slowly and quietly takes out a gun and shoots Darwin. I'm not even joking. Gumball takes Darwin and hides him under his bed. Gumball in a demonic reverse voice. Blood, blood, blood. The episode cuts back to black for a minute. Anyway, if we just gonna have to go from there. Where was we? The episode cuts back for a minute, and then finally returns to the show Gumball in a wooden house or room that, from what it looked like, hasn't been used in hundreds of years. You know, them kind of rooms. And Gumball gets a splinter on his hand after punching him on the wall for no reason. Gumball, blood, blood, blood. I'm not reading Spanish. La sangre amara, la sangre viva. I didn't know that Gumball was speaking Spanish. How did you not know? Meanwhile, for me, I was shocked and also disgusted at the same time. Brightside, continue watching anyway. Gumball then kills himself with a knife by cutting his throat. The last word Gumball said was, La sangre amara, la sangre viva, before he died. Then he becomes a ghost and hunts for blood. He drank every character's blood. Tobias, Pennies, Anus, Richard, Nicole, everyone. The episode ends with Gumball evilly laughing. There was no credits. I thought this episode was useless, but at the same time I was scared. Unfortunately, Unfortunately, my mum saw me watching that episode. I was only allowed to watch baby shows. I don't know why she was that strict. Now I'm here writing the story. Unfortunately, I don't have any screenshots. The story is the only proof I have. Written by something or nothing else. Written on yeah. P.S. Yeah, okay. That was scary. That one actually terrified me. It's so bad my voice. Look at my hand, I'm shaking. So I'm shaking. Even my voice decided to give up. That was another episode of Terrifying Creepypastas. If you like what you saw, okay.
Alright, we've got time for another one, and we're going to let Jamie do this one, so it's going to be cool. So, pass over to you.
The Bloody Banana.exe. It's a true lost episode.
It's a real one.
Real one. So, just a quick disclaimer, anybody under sort of 18, just be careful. Right, it starts off with a note. The spelling and grammar errors in this pasta are unintentional. Please don't edit them out. Okay. Me and a friend was challenged to write a creepypasta. Okay, let's get into this. The night was cold, the night was dark, and the night was edgy. Gru was working at his lab. It was dead quiet. Suddenly, he heard a loud grating noise. Sounded like metal scraping across the floor, which was also made of metal, so the noise was really fucking loud.
Let's do the immersion, wait.
Gru tried to endure the ear-raping noise, but it eventually became too much to bear. So he finally turned around. Nobody was there. But He heard the sound of footsteps, which grew louder and louder the closer the stranger came. It became clear to Gru that was their uninvited guest in his lab, and he's determined to give them anything but a warm welcome.
Oh, Jesus. Gru grabbed his long metallic fart gun and prepared to face this unwanted pest. When the shadowy figure came into view, it was just a minion, but different. Behind his goggles, rather than having normal brown eyes, they had empty hollow eye sockets, which reminded him of two gaping anuses. The empty eye sockets had an oily black fluid oozing out, which reminded him of my own anus would probably look like after getting rammed by my gay mad scientist Dr. Nefario. The minions also looked hurt, had a rather odd looking leg, and stains of dry blood on his torn overalls. He moaned in pain, and I felt a chill of melancholy run down his spine. It's almost as if I felt pity for this worthless creature. "Come here, you sorry sack of shit," Gru said in a sexy foreign accent. "Let me fix you up." He dropped his fart gun and kneeled down to reach for the crippled minion, but something unexpected happened.
Suddenly, I fell down to the ground, my gut bleeding pools of hyper-realistic blood from a large gash. I couldn't believe it. He stabbed me with a bloody banana. The minion then became Satan and said to me in a terrifying, booming voice, "You fool, you have left me and countless other minions for dead all your miserable life, and only now do you realise the consequences of your actions. Well, it's too late now. The damage has already been done, so now you'll suffer the same fate." I opened my mouth to scream, but all that came out was a torrent of black sludge. My vision blurred, and darkness consumed me. The end.
Oh, that one was terrifying. Actually, I think that one was scarier in my opinion also. Casually. Alright, I'm going to do one more because I found something amazing and I feel like I have to share it. So yeah. Now, I'm positive you've all heard of the Annoying Orange, and you've probably seen it on TV series on Cartoon Network. I used to be excited about the new episodes, but now I feel the whole sensation, and you're gonna see why. I woke up at 4:30 AM. It's really rare for me to wake up at this time. I went downstairs to watch TV. Around 5:30, my mum wakes up and makes me breakfast. A promo came on saying that half an hour of the Annoying Orange was about to come on. I jumped up in joy. When the show came on, the theme song was different. In fact, it was only 5 seconds long, unlike the 30-second theme song that it usually has. The lyrics went like this: "He's orange, annoying orange, he's orange," like the normal theme.
Title card read Silence. The episode started with Nerville crying. At first it was silent sobbing, but then it began to get louder. Every second he cried it got louder and more painful. This went on for about a minute. When he opened his eyes, they were bloodshot. I almost vomited at this sight. What was happening? Why was he crying? What had happened to him? The only episode where someone cries is the Bad News Pairs, when Orange loses the bowling game, but I've never seen Nerville cry before in the series. The scene changed and went to Passion Fruit. She was barely alive, her guts were sticking out, and juice was coming out of her. Then it showed Orange holding a knife. I almost cried. He had disemboweled her. He cracked an evil, sick, demonic smile, and then began to laugh as Passion Fruit took her last breath, then died. I couldn't believe what I was saying.
Why was this happening? Orange and Passion Fruit were in love with each other in this series. They almost kissed in the episode Sir Juice-a-Lot. What could lead Orange to this? The darkest scene was yet to come. Orange began to eat her insides. He didn't stop until there was nothing left of her. I held my breath to keep from screaming. I didn't want my mum to see this. Then Pear came and screamed as Orange began to approach him. "Stay back, you monster!" Pear yelled as Orange jumped him and began to stick a knife into his core. Pear screamed as Orange mutilated him. I opened my eyebrow wide at this. How could this be happening? This is the most disturbing thing I've ever seen, but I kept watching. Then Apple and Grapefruit came. They got killed the same way Pear and Passion Fruit did. Nerval walked over to Orange and saw that he killed everyone except for Marshmallow and Midget Apple. Nerval and Orange fought to death. Nerval won the fight, but then Marshmallow and Midget Apple killed Nerval. The credits were silent, the same way the title card was. And the final image was a still of Nerval's dead. Both of his eyes pulled out. If you see a promo one day that says a half-an-hour episode of The Annoying Orange is about to come on, please don't watch this episode. That was a feels bastard. That got me in my feelings, bro. I'm gonna cry from that.
I'm just speechless.
I can't believe Orange would do that. What would lead a man to such insanity? I can't believe it. What?
It's just insane.
It's insane.
Frog got smoke rose.
Thank you for watching these terrifying creepypastas. I hope you do manage to get a good night's sleep tonight. I'm going to struggle personally, but that's just me. And, well, just keep one eye open, you know? Make sure Annoying Orange doesn't get you.
Like a dolphin.
Yeah, like a dolphin. Or who else did we talk about? We talked about, make sure the minion doesn't get you, or the other one. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. And, as always, soundcloud.com/KJR.